Alright, folks, everyone, we're Desperate Housewives, whatever, 20, so 25 or whatever it is here. Blah blah blah. Loading. Woohoo. For silence, and we're in. Okay. So we are on our way home, and oops, and we just been therapists. We heard an interesting conversation between Eric Larson and Grissetti and stuff. We're now going home, and I can hear none of the background sounds. That's probably because I have my volume down low, and I think we have some choices here for something. And I was thinking about, we're gonna do all of them. Are there seriously no sounds? Or am I just deaf? Whatever. No music, it seems like, but okay. And there was a sound. Okay, goal complete. Oops. Telephone.
Hi, honey. It's me.
Hello. Are you bigger than a bread box? Are you my husband, my son, my dentist, or my lover? Lol.
That's cute. Really.
Of course it is.
So, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, really? That's why people usually call other people Kurt. What do you want? Funny, I have absolutely nothing to say to you. Okay, what do you want to talk to me about?
Well, I wanted to give you the opportunity to explain yourself.
Oh, really? Thank you. Why would I need to do that?
Well, for starters, you've been acting awfully strange lately.
Well, that's probably your fault. If I'm acting any differently, it's only because you won't answer any questions about that safe. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa! Listen.
Nope.
This isn't about me. It's about you.
No, it's definitely about you.
You're looking at my personal files, checking up on my office staff. It's as if suddenly you don't trust me or something.
Why would I? That is easily the most idiotic. If you have nothing to hide, it shouldn't bother you.
And then it dawned on me. This wasn't a problem until you started spending time with that friend of yours.
Oh, really?
That man's always sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong.
You might want to specify which man that is.
On top of that, I don't trust him. He's up to something, and I think you know exactly who I'm talking about.
There's no way to talk about yourself, dear. I don't remember this. Okay, so we can choose any of these three, and we'll actually go ahead and do every one of them. Okay, so we'll start with, you can't be talking about yourself.
I wasn't talking about myself.
Well, that's how you've been acting lately, so I just assumed. Please, you were describing yourself to a T.
Do you really feel that way?
I hate to say it, but yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, but it's not like you're going to do anything about it.
I didn't know. Listen, if it's really that much of a problem, I can try to finish up and come home a little early tonight. We can sit down and talk over a nice family dinner. How does that sound?
It would be nice, honey. I'll whip up something nice. Maybe try one of the aerospace that Bree gave me. Sounds good, but we'll just have to wait and see how things turn out, won't we? Sounds like a good start.
I should be home by 8:30. I'll see you soon. Bye.
See you soon. Now it's like 5 p.m. Okay, so we'll just stand around, speed up time a little, do absolutely nothing, blah blah blah. And then we'll, choose to have dinner or whatever with the other guys too. Oh my god, come on. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Really? You can't speed more than this? People are talking. Nope. Strangely enough, you're going to have an unexpected guest over for dinner at 8:30, and it's my husband. That is an unexpected guest indeed. Nice dinner before he arrives. And we're gonna make something at 8. Okay, so we're gonna cook something. Let's do Master Chef tomato shrimp pasta because we're obviously good at that. You have problems going through the door? Okay. No oven thingy, okay. Water to boil. Oops, that was so bad. It was ridiculous. Whoa! Holy crud. Oh my god! Ah! Come on. Oh god. Okay. Okay, thank you. Whew. Yes, my chopping sucked, but you know. Serve that. And he's home. Oh, he's here. Or whatever. We're gonna do the other. Wow, only 2 plates? Cool. Really? He is going to knock on his own door? Oh, more police. That is cool. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, I'm home. Just in time for dinner, right? You've really outdone yourself with this meal, honey.
You're so sweet, but it really wasn't that much trouble. It's just a little something I whipped up for dinner, nothing special.
Well, it's very good. And I wanted to let you know I appreciate it. I don't want you to think I take you for granted.
So, hey, since you guys are busy actually getting along for once, I'm gonna head out with some friends for a bit. Don't let me interrupt the flow, though.
Okay, see ya.
Do you think you should get some details from him first, Kurt? You're just going to let him... If it doesn't bother you, then I guess it doesn't bother me either.
Why would I have a problem with it? He's a good kid. He knows not to stay out too late, right?
Right. Thanks, Dad. Catch you guys later.
Bye, Riley. Be safe.
The sooner he leaves, the sooner we can talk. I don't know how you got a hold of my safe, but I feel like you deserve an explanation.
Yeah, I do! Thank you, finally!
The woman in the photograph was a former patient of mine, and the journal was what I used to track her progress. She was also suffering memory loss, and that's why you found the documents on amnesia in there as well. She died under my care, and I promised to never let myself forget that.
Why didn't you tell me? I just assumed the worst up until now. That's a reasonable story if you're telling the truth.
And the sonogram was from when you were pregnant with our son. I couldn't bring myself to get rid of it. I guess I'm an old softy. You know me. I can be pretty emotionally over-controlled. So I'm sorry I freaked out when you went through my safe. Not that I don't have a right to be angry.
The way you behaved was atrocious, but now that you explain yourself, suppose we can put it behind us. Defensive is one word to describe it, obnoxious is another. You certainly did, but now I understand the reasons you acted that way. Oh, Angel.
I still believe I was correct in trying to keep you away from Vincent and Eric, though. I don't trust either of those guys one bit.
And I don't trust any of you guys.
Did you know he had the nerve to come into my office the other day asking about you?
If he did, I'm sure it was for a good reason. No, he didn't tell me that. Come on, Kurt. He is probably just investigating a case. I'm sure it was a coincidence.
No, it was no coincidence. He was specifically asking about you.
I didn't even say it was a coincidence. Seriously. Probably has a good reason. That's strange. That's such a weird thing for him to do. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. You really should jump to conclusions.
And as for Vincent Corsetti, don't even get me started. When Eric came into the office, he pretty much said the man has friends in low places. That he's a high-ranking member of the mob.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't believe it, but who am I to question an FIB agent? Tell me, is this the kind of person you want to be friends with? At any given moment, you could say the wrong thing to him and get yourself whacked.
Actually, I think he's pretty in love with me, so I don't think so. I never knew that. It changed everything. You know, I had my suspicions about him. There was always something about that man that was unsettling, and now I know why.
I hope that clears everything up for you.
I guess you could say that. Not really, but it's better than nothing. Actually, I think I'm more confused now than ever. Oh, hello. What?
You should probably answer that. I'll clean up here.
Wasn't expecting anyone to come by tonight, other than you, of course. Okay. What is happening? So what happens if you have Eric over for dinner? Or what?
Excellent, I'm glad you're home. I tried to get through to you earlier, but your phone was busy.
You stopped by in the middle of dinner with my family. It's the first family dinner we've had in a while, you know. You have great timing. I was just about to be bored to death by my husband.
I'm sorry for coming over at a bad time, but what I have to tell you can't wait. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this.
Okay, I don't know. Should we do all the dinners? I don't know. This seems to, you know, be working out somehow. I don't know. Oh, God.
Hey, I didn't know what you wanted me to do with the leftover. Oh, it's you. What do you want?
I just stopped by to say hello to an old friend of mine. I assume you don't have a problem with that.
I'm on to you, Mr. Larson. Are you trying to turn my own family against me?
Of course, because he has a problem with you.
What are you talking about?
Couldn't you drop the cloak and dagger stuff and leave message on my answering machine like a normal person? Okay, everybody calm down. Eric, whatever it is you want to talk about, it will have to wait. My husband and I are spending some pleasant time together. I think it would be best if you left now, Eric. We'll talk about this tomorrow. Together tonight.
Hey, you don't have to tell me twice. I'll get in touch with you another time. Good night.
Goodbye.
So tell me, what was he really doing here?
Say he has something to tell me.
A few minutes ago, I opened myself up to you, and you're already keeping secrets from me. This is unbelievable.
Seriously, I don't know what he wanted.
What's with you?
Oh, does the episode end now? Or the part of the game episode, whatever.
In any relationship,
Okay.
conflict is inevitable. Whether it be the simple act of more than one person wanting the same thing, or more complicated needs among friends and neighbors.
Oops.
Conflict surrounds us all. But when it comes to the severity of consequences, the battles between a husband and a wife leave them all behind.
Okay, well, we'll, you know, look at the cutscenes here, and then, we'll play the other dinners.
Over the years, I've learned the hard way that there are no simple choices in life. Since my departure, things seem to have gotten even more complicated for my friends on Wisteria Lane, as well as my newest neighbor. Indeed, making a choice between the status quo, the chance to live on the edge, or to rekindle a long-lost passion is a difficult and complicated affair. But sometimes we find ourselves with no other option than to make a choice, and we can find the very decision liberating in and of itself.
Look who's here. So glad you could finally join us. I'd offer you a seat, but Eric and your husband took the last 2 chairs.
Okay, so maybe we're not replaying the dinners. I don't know. Or wait, well, I have no idea. Apparently, if you choose Eric for the dinner, you get a lot of information. So maybe you'll, you know, get to know what it was he wanted to say. I don't know. Maybe we should actually do that. It might be entertaining. We'll have to, you know... No. We'll play dinners again, and won't have to see, like, the cutscenes and stuff again, and then we'll do this thing. Can I get out of here? No, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna pause and, you know, kill the game. And then we'll do, you know, the other, dinners. We might have to do the other dinners, you know, in an episode each, though, because, they're taking, you know, quite some time, though you don't think so. And, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna, you know, see everything, and then we're gonna, you know, do the ending here. Because, you know, drama, whatever. What the hell is happening? Okay, so that we'll do. We'll check out all the dinners and then we will play the ending. So, you know, a weird place to stop, but can't do much about that. And, so yeah, I'll see you guys soon.